Here we are in wonderful Amargosa Opera House. Extremely haunted. All the big teams have done it, so we figured we'd do it too. We are Death Valley Paranormal. I'm Barbara Taylor.
I'm Jana Collins. And behind the camera?
And I am Denise Sitton.
This used to be a whole town.
Yeah, this is Death Valley Junction is what they call it, and it is a town where the railroad used to come all the way over here to pick up borax and other types of ore. I'm not sure what else it was, but mainly borax. But the railroad would come here and then ship it over. You can see the old railroad tracks from here to Baker. They would ship it all the way to Baker, and then they would usually go towards the coast with it. But that's what created this town. These were built as rooms for the workers and hotel rooms, and for the workers. And and then it kind of went to a ghost town. Once everything dried up, it went to a ghost town. And then a lady named Marta Beckett was coming through and got a flat tire. So she went over here to look at the old building and fell in love with it. She was a famous ballerina from New York. And she fell in love with the building. Decided to buy it. Her and her boyfriend Tom decided to buy it and create an opera house where she was the sole dancer. She does ballet, and her and Tom would put together operas. And so she completely painted the inside. Maybe though we'll be able to get in tomorrow to get something.
Hopefully. If not, I have a video from before.
Yeah. Yeah, so she painted her own audience because we are in the middle of nothing. There is actually a close town 12 miles that way, which is Amargosa. Other than that, you're in the middle of, it's 30, 40, 50 miles to anything else. So she painted her own audience in the other end of the place, which she named the Opera House. So, which is just gorgeous, and we'll get some stuff tomorrow for that. But yeah, she ended up just passing away. She lived her whole life here. She passed away 3 years ago. Oh, we can walk over to her memorial.
Yeah.
And but she made a lot of friends. She reopened this as the restaurant. It used to be the hospital. Then they turned it into the cafe. And she hired cooks and a few people that really, for a while, it was booming. The lady that cooked was amazing, and she paid more attention to healthy food. And so a lot of the locals would come from anywhere just because her food was that good. And so the cafe was kind of booming for a while, and then COVID shut everything down. When COVID hit, it stopped everything. So, yeah, let's walk over here to
our memorial.
Memorial, yeah.
So a little bit more history about the hotel. Before it was a hotel, it was a mining camp. And somebody came out from the government and kind of like was talking to the people and seeing the conditions they were living in, and because they were all living in tents. And then they ended up having to build something and building the homes and part of this so they have some place to live for their families. Bet you didn't know that one.
Didn't know that one. Denise is the smart one.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, just so you know, we are in the Amargosa Opera House, and divided halfway through, there are a lot of rooms here. It is all called Creepy Hollow, and the rooms are kind of torn up. They do not rent these rooms, but our room is the wall. There's only a thin wall, I say thin, a thin wall between us and Creepy Hollow. And so, unfortunately, we can't go in there. They're not going to let us in because it's not safe. Things are falling down or caving in. But we will be right next to the ghosts. So that's why she moved us there. So,
Awesome.
so we got that working for us.
That's cool.
And that is also where the miners and the workers, even the workers that work over here, that's where they lived. They all stayed from there to there. I think there's like 40 rooms, 30 rooms, something like that. Okay, so here we are inside the room, and we're gonna do some dowsing rods. Yeah, face me and we can see what they do. There we go. Okay.
Has anybody ever died in this room?
And that is a definite yes. The way they work is if they cross over, it means yes. If they separate, it means no.
Okay. Does Marta ever come to visit here? No.
Huh. Wow. I would have thought Marta, she'd love this place. I thought she'd be
She
here.
just probably stays in the upper house. All right.
Can you say yes if you're a male? Okay, we got a definite yes. Can you say yes if... Hey, not yet. You gotta let me ask the question, Mr. Ghost.
I'll hold them until you ask.
Okay. Can you say yes if you're a female? No. They just separated. Okay.
Will we be visited this evening by anybody that's not alive?
Okay, that's not good. Don't say no. Will we be visited by a spirit? Yes, we will. So, what's the difference in not alive and spirit?
I don't know if I want to find out.
Zombie, maybe?
Okay.
Booby? Yeah. How many?
How many?
Are there more than one spirit here? No. Is there only one spirit here? How do we correct that question?
Have you been waiting for us to come visit you? One person says no, the other one says yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Should we be afraid of you?
Okay. That's a no.
Okay. Can you open doors and close doors so we'll know you're here?
Okay, not strong enough. If we gave you energy, could you open or close? Yes.
Boy, that really.
That
moves
was
fast.
right away. Do you want us to do that? Shall we give you energy so you can do that tonight? No.
Are you happy here?
Yes. Good to see.
Yes. Do you ever visit the Opera House?
No. Do you stay in this room? Yes. Did you die in this room? No. No.
Were you in the hospital when it was a working hospital?
Yes.
Did you die in the hospital? Maybe that means more than one person.
How about were you murdered?
Reword it.
Were you murdered?
Oh,
Were you murdered here in Death Valley Junction? No. Was it sickness that took you? No. We already asked if it was Marta Beckett.
Right.
That's right.
Were you happy here?
Says yes. Were you unhappy here?
Were you unhappy here?
Says no. Okay. So it is answering correctly. It's
Yeah.
answering the same answer.
Yeah, but
What do you think, Denise?
I think those things freak me out.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you want to do them?
No.
I am a little intuitive,
Mm-hmm.
but I never really, and it scares me because I do feel things and I do, but knowing that scares me, but not facing it does not scare me. I like,
Just the creepiness of it
yeah.
worries you?
Are you glad we're here?
Aww.
I say yes, or
Said yes. That's sweet. Will you talk to us tonight? Maybe.
I take that as a maybe.
Maybe. That's a half and half.
Maybe. When I even asked me.
Okay, one.
so what?
So is there a boss man here?
We know you like the men, but maybe you'd like to come visit us.
Do you try to hurt the men?
And were they the miners that were living here that you were attacking?
Why is your spirit still here?
Who's that humming behind Denise?
Oh, it's weird. The cameras now, like it's like going blurry. It's like losing focus.
Which is what happens when there's a spirit here.
It's like it's going back and forth. Like you guys will be clear, and then it goes blurry,
Are you causing the camera to
blurry.
be blurry and then clear again?
What is your name? Who is in this room with us?
Yeah, somebody, because the camera is like going back and forth. Now, for some reason, I was the only one that heard the humming, and while watching this video, my camera wasn't blurry at all. But during the time of filming, it was. And I'm sorry, did we introduce ourselves? I'm going to apologize for not introducing ourselves earlier. We're tired, delirious, My name is Denise.
I'm Janet.
Janet. And then in the bathroom is Barb. And we're here just to talk to you, just to see if you're willing to talk to us.
There's a lot of history here in this area where the borax came to be shipped off on the rail lines. Is that why you were here, to work in the mines and ship borax?
Were you here by
Are
your...
you staying?
As a matter of fact, yes, we are staying the night. Will you be visiting with us tonight? And this is Barb,
Coming out of the bathroom.
coming out of the restroom, so. But yes, I am Denise, this is Janet, and this is Barb.
Who are we talking to?
We're trying to figure this out. They just asked us if we were staying.
Yeah, we're staying. We're waiting for you to visit with us if you can, or if you want to.